What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to AJ Sports Live. I'm coming back to you with another one. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm sure you'll like this one. In this video, I'm going to be putting parlay picks together for the first round of the NFL playoffs. Now, man, I'm putting real money on this now. So I'm going to make real picks. These are real picks, real money. So I'm going to take this serious now. I'm not just gonna be out here just making picks. I've been analyzing. I'm watching. Now the NFL playoffs start today. The very first game at 4:30. The Chargers versus Houston, and then after that tonight you have the Steelers versus Baltimore. Which these two games should be good games. These should be two good games. I think this very first one with the Chargers and the Houston Texans is going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be, man, it's the NFL. This ain't the college playoffs. I don't think there's going to be no blowouts. Now, everybody who's here is supposed to be here. They won their divisions or they balled out this year. But I'll just go over here, go ahead, and I'm going to pull up the FanDuel games. The wild card weekend odds. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just picking straight up who I'm thinking is going to win. I'm not doing spreads. I'm not doing over-unders. I'm picking who wins, who loses. And at the end, I might throw like a little dub on it. Let's see. I might throw $20 on it. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But for the first game, and I guess we can do them. Let's get the obvious ones out there. Let's get the obvious ones out the way first. I think Baltimore is going to beat Pittsburgh. I mean, things happen. Things happen. Don't get me wrong. I think Baltimore will handle Pittsburgh pretty year. I think this could be Baltimore's year. Let me see. I think Philadelphia beats the Green Bay Packers. These might be the most two obvious games, and that's not even a guarantee, because the Packers been balling, and Philly, they're going to have to stop Josh Jacobs, and depends on what kind of Jordan Love you get, I guess. But let's start back at the top. Those are the two obvious ones, Pittsburgh and Baltimore, and to me, I think Philly wins. If they lose, hey, shout out to Green Bay. But let's get started. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Houston Texans. Man, this is going to be a very good game. It is in Houston. The Los Angeles Chargers are a 3-point favorite in this one. Man, for some reason, though, I'm thinking Houston's going to win this game. They're at home. I know they struggled a little bit this year, especially when Tank Dell went out. It wasn't the prettiest, but I believe in Stroud. I believe in Joe Mixon. I think Nico Collins will show up big today. Deontay Johnson, I think he might show up. Dalton Schultz, and I think that young defense, I think they're hungry. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, I think they'll be getting after Herbert, man. I think they'll put the pressure on him. I think they'll make key plays when they need to, and I think the Houston Texans will win at home versus the Los Angeles Chargers. But it's going to be a tough game. They got that man Harbaugh over there. You got both the Harbaughs back in the playoffs again, so look for them to come in and establish a run with JK if he is healthy enough to play. But give me Houston at home. I'll take Houston. They're the underdog. And then Baltimore at home versus Pittsburgh. I think they handle the Pittsburgh Steelers well. I don't like the way Russell Wilson is playing. I don't like the way George Pickens is playing. I don't think they can keep up offensively. You see, I'm a Bengals fan, so this game is a kind of like I don't really care who wins this. Hopefully both of them lose. But I could see Baltimore winning this and potentially even going to the Super Bowl this year. If not this year, then when? You know what I'm saying? At this point. Then you have Denver at Buffalo. We all seen that game. Denver beat up on Kansas City, but Kansas City didn't play any of their starters. So that was probably just a nice little warm up, get ready, tune up game. Buffalo will be waiting. They're an 8.5 point favorite. Give me Buffalo at home. I think, Josh Allen, if not now, then when? If not now, then when are you going to show up and do your MVP thing? You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing your name, Josh Allen MVP, Lamar Jackson MVP. You know, when y'all going to show up? When y'all going to do your MVP thing? So this has to be the game. I think Philly. I was on the fence with this one a little bit because they were earlier. Jalen Hurts was questionable, so I'm gonna go ahead and ride with Philly since he is starting. Everybody's healthy. AJ Brown, Devontae, everybody. Now this one right here, this might be the toughest pick or one of them. These last two games are tough. Washington Commanders at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, that Jaden Daniels, man, he is balling out. But so is y'all boy, man. I'm blanking on his name. Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback. Why am I blanking on his name? Baker Mayfield. Duh. Why am I blanking? To me, this is going to be a good game. They have Tampa favored by 3 points, over under 50.5 points. Man, and it's in Tampa Bay. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a good game. Give me the upset. Give me the Washington Commanders to go into Tampa Bay and knock off Tampa Bay in the first round. Yes, the rookie comes in and knocks off Tampa Bay, man. I think Jaden Daniels is special, especially when he starts running with his legs. Man, this is going to be a good game. It's hard to choose, but these are both good teams. Tampa Bay, they really they had a very easy division this year in the NFC South. I think that has to play a part with them making it to the playoffs. I think Washington probably had a tougher schedule and showed me a little bit more of what they have, grit and all that, especially with that game versus Philly. Like, dang. So give me Washington to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. So far, we have Houston winning at home versus the Chargers. We have the Baltimore Ravens beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're going to handle them pretty easy. I almost could hit that under that 9.5. I almost want to push that, but I'm just going to bet on who wins. I think Buffalo takes care of Denver. I think Denver will be good, but just in the future, I think Buffalo, veteran like Josh Allen going against the rookie, I think Buffalo does enough to win. I'm not sure if they even win by 8.5 points. Philadelphia, I think they do what they have to do at home. Saquon, there's so much you have to focus on. They got that tush push. They got Saquon. They got AJ. They got Devontae. You know what I'm saying? They got Gardner Johnson on the defensive end, Darius Slay. And they got some guys, man. They got some guys. So I think Philadelphia at home defeats Green Bay. I think Washington gets the win on the road. I think Jaden Daniels comes up clutch late, gets them in field goal range to win. I think this game ends by a field goal. And then you have the Minnesota Vikings versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Man, with that last game with Sam Darnold, man, he kind of looked like Sam Darnold, didn't he? Kind of looked like Sam Darnold of old. These guys went 14-3 this year. Oh, man. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And then you have Matthew Stafford on the other side. He's a Super Bowl winner. Him and McShay, they know what it takes. Puka, they got Puka, they got Cooper. Oh, man. Man, this is going to be a good game too. It's tearing me apart. And I think this game, let me check for sure. I'm just going to check real fast. It's in Los Angeles. So this game is in Los Angeles. Man, Monday night at 8 o'clock. Give me the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles. Man, that place is going to be rocking. Let me think about this one time. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones. I've been really impressed with Minnesota's defense this year. Oh, man. Who are they going to put on Puka? Oh, man. This one's tough. It's tough, bro. It's tough, especially when you put money on it. I'm really about to put like $20 on this one, on this parlay. I wonder how much we get. So I think I'm gonna stick with my first choice. I think I'm gonna stick with Minnesota just from the season they put together this year. You know, wipe that clean. None of that even matters anymore. But it's not without saying they had a great year. They have a good team. Obviously, if you go 14-3, you have to have a good team. If they get to putting up points, can the Los Angeles Rams keep up? That's my question. Can they keep up? And it's all on the arm of Matthew Stafford. I got to think about this one for a second. Hang on. Give me a second. If you're new, subscribe. Give me Minnesota to beat the Los Angeles Rams. Yep. I'm keeping my picks. I'm keeping it. So I have the Houston Texans beating the Los Angeles Chargers. That's at 4:30. We'll be watching that. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. That's at 8 o'clock tonight. We'll be watching that as well. Buffalo at home versus Denver. Philly over Green Bay. Washington over Tampa, and Minnesota over Los Angeles. Those are my picks. Let's go over here. Let's place our wager. $20 to win $357.12. I'm going to go ahead and place that bet right there. And there you see it right there. Wager, bet, $20 to win $357. Done. And there we have it. We made it through. That was those last games. Those are tough to decide, man, because you never know what kind of Rams team you're gonna get. And it comes down to coaching in that one. But I'm confident with my picks. There we have it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for daily uploads and live streams. We're gonna be live streaming the games today, all of them, all the playoff games. We're live streaming all of them. So make sure you subscribe, tune in. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.